With so many people losing jobs in the last year in the bubble, more people did not know where their next meal was coming from. Over the course of the pandemic, people in Spokane and the inland Northwest waited hours to make sure they had something to eat. For some, this was the first time they needed help putting food on the table. Elenee shows us how much need there was and still is.
Well, yeah, it's been a full year of losses and some wins. While an increase in something may sound good, it isn't in this situation. Now take a look at this graph. This is how many pounds of food Second Harvest gave away in the last 4 years. And that orange line, that is 2020. You can see just how much of a need there was here compared to last year. It's another harsh example of how this pandemic affected us.
There we go.
Through sunshine and snow,
it's been critically helpful to us.
Do you mind if we put stuff in your back seat?
these people did whatever they could to get food on the table for their families.
We're just getting the basics to survive, and I think it's been critical.
Michael Ward tells me he's grateful for Second Harvest, which has helped him through the tough times of the pandemic.
If you guys didn't have this, what would you do?
We'd be struggling. We would be struggling difficultly and having to borrow money from friends and family.
Ward is just one of thousands of families who waited in line to get food from Second Harvest. At one point, people waited as long as 3 hours to make sure they had something to eat.
You're so happy you can provide food, and it's just heart-wrenching to think that people are sitting in line for 3 hours just to be able to get a nice box of food.
Long lines of people waiting in all kinds of weather.
Thank you.
It showed the cold, hard reality that people were sorely in need.
Unfortunately, the need has just been off the charts.
In 2019, Second Harvest held 141 mobile markets. That number tripled to 463 in 2020. The demand was so high, sometimes the nonprofit worried it wouldn't have enough food to give. Suppliers were having a tough time getting it to them too.
Things as common as macaroni and cheese, again at the arc of the pandemic, or the worst of it, normally that takes 2 weeks. We put in an order, 2 weeks later we got mac and cheese. For quite a while there, it was taking 6 to 8, maybe 10 weeks.
As the need for food grew, the need for help went up too. And the Washington National Guard was called in last April for extra help in addition to their volunteers.
It's frustrating to know that there's still a lot of demand out there, a lot of people that have food insecurity.
Second Harvest says it'll be there through any type of weather.
Take care, you guys.
To help families weather the storms they're going through.
It's just been critical for us. We can't thank them enough. It's just been a godsend.
If you are in need of food still, Second Harvest continues to hold mobile markets. To find out the next time they will visit, go to KXLY.com. In studio tonight, Elenee, 4 News Now.